Hey, this is Craig from GuitarLava, and today I want to get you started with Jimi Hendrix Little Wing. One of the first things you have to do if you want to play along with Jimi Hendrix Little Wing recording is tune down the E flat. It's not necessary, you can still play it, but to play along with the record, it would just sound, you'll be in tune with it. And E flat just adds a little darker sounds, like a little edgier than regular E. So anyway, if you want to do that, tune down the E flat. The reason I wanted to teach Little Wing today, or like get you started with it, because I think it's great for improvising. So if you start with, what we're going to do is we're going to go from one chord, solo a little bit, go to the next chord, improvising again, go to the next chord. So basically you're going around the chords, but then in the middle of it you're also improvising. So to get started, the chords that you're going to play are E minor up to G to A minor 7. Back to E minor, up to B minor 7, walking down to A minor 7, to G, to C, D, and that middle section, you go to G. He just slides up to the A, down to G, then to F. And he has the ninth on there, so it's just like you're playing a G chord down the F, but you add the ninth. To C. So now that you have the chords, now you're going to add a little bit of guitar soloing between them. So you see, the way I started learning the song is you just learn the rhythm. Each chord pretty much gets a measure. So take the chords and then start adding licks in between each one. I'm going to give you one more tip with this. Whenever you're adding the notes between for each chord, think of that chord. Now this is in the key of E minor, So you can use E minor pentatonic pretty much for almost every chord. But whenever you're in that chord, think of the notes in the chord and you can play those. They do a lot of, like C. Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix would do a lot of the, they'll play a couple notes at the same time. And that's basically the same thing. You're playing in the chord, you're adding on. So like for example, up here I got 12, 12. Now hammer on, that's on the B and G string, so that's 2 and 3. And then I'll hammer on to the A, which is the 14th fret. Do the same thing down the string. So if I go to E minor, like if I'm on E minor up here, I just kind of do the same thing. And that's a G in this position, in the 7th position. Same thing with here. Now I'm in A minor. I can still use the E minor pentatonic, but I could also use A minor pentatonic if I wanted to. Back to E. And when you get to the B minor pentatonic, now B minor chord, I usually play like something B minor pentatonic. I think of B minor pentatonic. Only since it's kind of walking down, I'll do a step down. Now we're down at the A minor again. And then G. And that's it. Hopefully you found this useful, get you started with it. It takes a little time to get natural with the chord progression. As simple as some of the old blues stuff is, especially like Jimi Hendrix stuff, because it's really rooted in blues, you got to take your time, learn the chord progression, get it natural, and then you can add all the other fun little licks and stuff. So I'm Craig from GuitarLava. I hope you found this useful, and I'll catch you next time.